Begonias are beautiful plants with attractive flowers, and they're quite easy to care for. In this The Daily Eco video, we're going to explain how to care for a begonia plant at home. Light and location. Begonias need a temperature of around 20 degrees Celsius and are not recommended to be in direct sunlight. The best spot for these flowers is indoors by a window. This way they have good ventilation and receive indirect natural sunlight. They can also be grown outdoors but will need to be in the shade near large plants. The best time to grow these flowers are in the springtime, as the temperature during this season is ideal for these plants. Substrate for begonias. Indoor begonias need about 2/3 peat and 1/3 soilless potting mix containing peat, perlita, vermiculite, and sand. Or you can use a soil containing residues such as dry leaves, also known as mulch soil or cape. Peat will provide the necessary acidity for the plant and will facilitate drainage. This is why it's vital to use peat for the soil. You should also add a liquid fertilizer. Irrigation and humidity. Begonias should be watered with caution. It's very important not to water the begonia more than necessary to avoid drowning it and rotting its roots. The best way to water begonia is to do it using the dish or immersion method, so the plant consumes the water directly from the roots. You should also try not to wet the leaves or flowers when watering the plant, as they can develop fungi or burns if exposed to direct sunlight while wet. In addition to irrigation, maintaining humidity is essential when caring for the begonia plant. We recommend that you place a plate with water and stones under the plant to separate the roots from direct contact with the water. This way, the water will evaporate little by little and will create the humid environment that the begonia needs. If your begonia is planted outside, you can distribute small containers of water around the garden to do the same effect. Are you a begonia fan? Let's test how much you know about them. How many species do you think exist? 500, 1,000, or 1,500? The correct answer is 1,500 species. There are also 10,000 varieties and hybrids. Amazing, isn't it? Alright, let's continue with how to care for begonias. Pruning the begonias. It's important to prune begonias to encourage new flower development and redirect nutrients to the healthy parts. But how do you know when it's time to prune them? Very easy. When the flowers begin to wilt or turn brown, it will mean that it's time to prune your plants. When flowering season is over, you'll need to allow your plants to survive in bad conditions. This way, they'll save most of their nutrients and energy for the next season. Protection against pests. You'll need to protect your indoor begonias from spiders, beetles, and other indoor pests. To do this, you can spray your plant with a little alcohol and place it out in the sun until the alcohol completely evaporates. If your begonia is outside, you'll need to protect them from other pests such as slugs and snails. To protect your outdoor begonia, you can crush eggshells and place it around your plant. How to reproduce begonias. To reproduce a begonia plant, you have to follow these 3 simple steps. Number 1, cut a large, healthy secondary stem. 2, remove any flowers from that stem so it doesn't waste unnecessary energy and can focus on taking root and growing. 3, place it in a jar of water, leaving only part of the stem to soak. After a few weeks, you will get roots in the lower part of the stem. Then you can plant it in the substrate. Be careful not to break the roots, as they're very vulnerable. We hope you enjoyed this plant care video. Let us know which plant you want us to cover in the future, and we'll see you in the next video.